White House grounds, and we observed other employees gathering in full view of our cameras earlier today, not wearing masks, not social distancing, not getting it.
I feel great. I feel like perfect.
The White House released a new video tonight with President Trump saying it was a blessing that he caught the coronavirus.
I think this was a blessing from God that I caught it. This was a blessing in disguise. I caught it. I heard about this drug. I said, let me take it. It was my suggestion. I said, let me take it. And it was incredible the way it worked.
But hold on. Mr. Trump's experimental treatment is not available to most Americans, yet he claimed it was a cure.
I know they call them therapeutic, but to me it wasn't therapeutic. It just made me better. Okay? I call that a cure.
He's a
With the
liar.
Marines standing outside the West Wing, President Trump returned to the Oval Office today, White House officials say, with two close aides nearby. Advisors to the president claim White House staffers will be protected from a contagious
Murder.
chief, a job that could be difficult after some administration officials were seen outside the Eisenhower Executive Office building today, maskless, with no signs of social distancing.
Obviously, with the president, he continues to work. We've got a number of safety protocols with full PPE,
Liar.
mask, goggles, and the like for any direct interaction with the president.
Positioned just
Liar.
outside the Oval Office is a so-called isolation cart stocked with yellow medical gowns, respirator masks,
Bullshit.
and plastic goggles. And any aide, staff, or Secret Service who comes near the president is required to don the protective garb. And staff has been cleaning spaces throughout the West Wing.
We
Bullshit.
continue to have a number of areas where we have disinfectants and for hard surfaces.
Bullshit.
It's been 2 days since Mr. Trump returned from Walter Reed Hospital, taking off his mask on the balcony.
I know there's a risk, there's a danger, but that's okay. And now I'm better, and maybe I'm immune. I don't know.
Sources tell
Hypocrite.
CNN the president has had some difficulty breathing since returning from Walter Reed, with one advisor saying he's had trouble taking in a full breath at times. Still, the president has been making phone calls and tweeting policy decisions from his third-floor residence. The residence normally has 90 full-time and 250 part-time staff.
Careless
There are
bastard.
now only approximately 8 to 10 employees rotating in shifts.
We can interact with somebody with coronavirus, and if it's
Bullshit.
a death sentence or they're not a leper, he still has the virus, but
Murder.
it doesn't mean that we can't interact with him in a safe way.
But
Bullshit.
the administration has been taking some risks. CNN has learned the president is not tested every day. White House officials instead use the term regularly, while noting people around Mr. Trump are tested daily. The White House outbreak now includes
Bullshit.
at least 20 people and 3 journalists who have tested positive for coronavirus. And
Everything that
administration
Trump and
officials are looking into the
Republican
press
ambassadors
sections and
say is a
Rose Garden
lie.
nominating Amy
They're
Coney
murderers.
as likely spreaders of the virus late last month.
Now we gather in the Rose Garden.
The potential super
To
spreader
murder
event
everyone
includes
who's
several
there.
attendees who have tested
Possibly.
positive. The following day, the Trumps attended a Gold Star family ceremony in the
Murderers.
Blue Room of the White House. Vice Commandant of the Coast Guard, Admiral Charles Ray, has since tested positive, while other military leaders
Murderers.
present, like General Mark Milley, have tested negative but are self-quarantining.
Obviously, there was an outbreak here in the White House,
Lying bitch.
but we've been checking on staff, following necessary contact tracing procedures.
It's not just top officials becoming infected. Military aides to the president have also tested positive. There are other workers at the White House who are also at risk, from landscapers to janitors, all vulnerable. That reality has some staffers afraid to even step foot on White House grounds, with one Trump advisor admitting, quote, "It's all bad." And the president, I'm told, wants to get back on the campaign trail and, yes, hold rallies or some kind of
Murder.
type event in the near future, in the coming days. One advisor told me earlier today there's no way the president is going back to the hospital, Anderson, unless it's an emergency. This advisor said the only way the president returns to Walter Reed, and this is how the advisor put it, is if he's on a stretcher. Anderson.
Good
And
riddance.
just to be clear, the White House continues to refuse